Other news for the Tigers I want to talk about that it's more towards the future, and I don't think we need to go through a whole Major League Baseball draft 2021 thing because most of our teams are drafting much later in the draft, and it's hard to predict what they'd be going after. But the Tigers do have the number 3 overall pick. They've been blessed or cursed with the number 1 pick several times over the last few years, where they were able to draft Casey Mize and then Spencer Torkelson, who, by the way, is still ripping it up at double A Erie. I'll have another Tigers Farm report here next week probably, because there's a lot of fun shit to talk about there. But the draft projections that I've seen for the Tigers at number 3 have been kind of solidified at a high school pitcher, right-handed pitcher. His name's Jackson Jobe or Jobby, or I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced, but I saw that, and I'm seeing it everywhere that he's probably going to be the Tigers pick, or who would be available to them at number 3. And I'm really leery of high school pitchers just because there's the track record of drafting high school pitchers, early in drafts is, it's so hit and miss. It's a crapshoot at that point. So I really like the idea of going after college age pitchers that have much more experience. You can project them a lot further. They're just simply because they're older. There's more data to look at. That's why I love the Casey Mize pick, and that is coming to fruition, as everyone can see now. That is Jobe or Jobby is falling to them mainly because Jack Leiter is going number 2 in most mock drafts, most projections. Jack Leiter, the pitcher from Vanderbilt, who just lost in the finals of the College World Series, son of Al Leiter. That would be my favorite pick if somehow he fell to number 3. That would be along the lines of a Casey Mize, getting an experienced, well-traveled, high-performing college pitcher. That would be fucking sweet. I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. The consolation prize, and again, I'm hoping they don't go with a high school pitcher, would be Jack Leiter's teammate at Vanderbilt, Kumar Rocker, who, by the way, would be one of the coolest names in the major leagues immediately once he made it. Kumar Rocker. He was actually projected to be a number 1 overall pick going into the season, and kind of in pre 2020 as well, but kind of struggled with pandemic conditions and what a strange year last year was, and didn't really get off to the start that he most wanted to see from him in 2021. And he is actually projected to go number 7 by most industry experts to the Royals, which I kind of wish the Tigers would take a run on him, because again, I'd much rather see them gamble with a higher pick with somebody that has a much longer track record. You know a lot more about Kumar Rocker than you do about any high school pitcher. So I think that'd be cool. There's some position players that have been talked about, but again, I mean, there's less known about the baseball draft than in any other sport. I feel like you can feel a little bit educated watching, trying to project the NFL draft, because we've watched all these college players play. There's just, I mean, you look at, hockey or baseball or any of these other sports, you just don't see any of these high school, certainly the high school players you never see. And I don't watch a whole lot of college baseball, even though I probably could if I really wanted to, but you just don't know. So it's all a crapshoot. But again, the Tigers are picking high. Hopefully they can capitalize on that. And that starts on Sunday. There are 20 rounds this year. Last year there were 5, as Major League Baseball was doing everything they could to cut costs, which I think kind of hurt the Tigers in a way, as they had the first round pick first overall pick, but only got 5 picks last year, where they would have had the first pick in 20 rounds. Of course, 20 rounds this year is down from 40 rounds they had 2 years ago and all years previous, or a lot of years previous to that. So So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a curtailed draft, but this will be fun to check out on Sunday night.